And all right, sir. I'm gonna text you now. Back out of this. Recipient. Okay.
304
304.
860.
Oh, wait a minute.
Laugh out of one.
304. Okay.
860
64
64 55.
Ready? All right, you should get that. And what I want you to do is I want you to follow the link and make sure it takes you to where I'm standing here in this camera. Yep. Got it.
It does.
Okay. All right.
Copy the link. Yep.
So when I'm here, help out over here. I want to get this adjusted right. So if you will stand right in the center, back this way. No, back here. You're going to play me. So I get everything back here. Right back here. Stand right over here, right in the center. We'll see the walkway. Center yourself right there. Let me see. Adjust this. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. So we have to get a little bit closer. See. Chris.
Yes.
She can and back up. Oh, that's good. There you go. Chris, stand over here. But with the sand.
I know. Can those pants help with the angle or anything to lean it up on?
No, it's got it. Come back this way, some Chris. I'm looking to see back away from you. Is his head still chopped off?
No, it's not.
So his head is not chopped off.
Mine is not right here.
Okay. I'm a little bit short. All right, so you're going to be facing her. So let's see how far I'm back up this way. So let's go make sure we get this. Okay. Try lining yourself up even with those chairs. Okay. I want them to see you. Okay. So when you're facing her, you can kind of look that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The camera's over there. But at least they'll hear the ceremony. Will that work? So they may be on there. Hello.
Hello.
Rain here. These doors go up, huh?
Right.
And you have rings or anything?
I do have the lady Shellie's ring.
Okay, so you'll stand a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. We're ready. I better hurry up. We'll have ceremony after you. Yeah, there's somebody on there watching.
Okay, so we'll put we are ready.
We're beyond ready. Yeah, there's somebody on there watching.
We are ready.
We are ready. Beyond ready.
Let me send one that's on you too. I told them all.
Yeah, send it to all of them.
We are ready. We already went to all
Our
of them.
batteries are going to run dead if they don't get down here. Burning a lot of juice here with this program. In fact, why don't we, since there's really nobody with us, we're going to kind of face toward the camera. That way they can see you. You'll be looking at her. That'll work better.
Want me to go behind them? Or?
To the side. To the side. And I'll ask for their agreements. You rock your own valve?
I did.
Okay. You want hers, right?
She did.
Okay.
But you still do the Chris, I think. So, you still do all that.
I'll ask, you know, when we get to that point, I'm going to say, are you sure you really want to do this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then we'll do the agreements. Why don't you, while we're waiting for them, why don't you kind of set the sand up on that chair so they'll be ready for them?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that way they don't have to go fishing for it at that moment. Are they ignoring us?
I think so.
After we did all this work?
Here, I'll put them in a pocket.
A bunch of these.
Are they ignoring us?
I think so.
After we did all this work? All right, girls.
I have not done the sand stuff yet. So.
Okay.
You haven't done.
I'm going to get a couple of different. What the heck happened here? Come on. Center.
There's scissors. You don't need those, do you?
Like that? Where it's set out?
Yeah, just where y'all can get to it. The girls walk over there now. So when they get ready to do that,
Like that?
turn around. Turn around. Here we go. Little instruction. When we get ready to sand ceremony, grab that and hold it.
The white one?
Yes.
The big one?
And they can stand here. So that way they can see them do that. All right, so we're going to have a first look. I hope everybody can see this fine. Let me start these other cameras. Little video stuff going.
Let's give her some advice before she gets down here.
Yeah, who's screaming that?
Okay, don't mess with none of my stuff here.
I'm not.
Took me forever to set it up. Okay, don't mess with none of my stuff here. Took me forever to set it up. All right.
All right.
All right, yes.
Keep your voice that. Keep your face that way.
And we are going to face toward right here. We're facing this way.
Okay.
Because of the camera, the way I had to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Come on down.
Hold on.
Get the music going.
Okay.
All right. All right, Chris, you have to pay me more than rain.
Well, good thing about here is it's been sprinkling like this.
Okay. Shelley's family said no volume on the video.
Well, it's because we're out on the beach.
Okay.
It automatically connects to the audio. Can you hear me? And I've heard my voice on when we streamed it. Make sure they got their volume up because when he streamed it on his phone, I can hear my voice.
Okay. We're out here.
Make sure they got their volume up.
It's supposed to be working.
On his phone, I can hear my voice.
Connected.
Got it?
No. okay. They got it now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I knew it worked from your phone. Got a rainbow behind us here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Chris got a rainbow over his head.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
That should be a good sign. Got a rainbow behind us here. His pot of gold is about to walk out here.
These clouds are killing my music. That's okay. We're gonna get this wedding done before it rains.
All right. Shellie, come on down. His pot of gold is about to walk out here.
These clouds are killing my music. That's okay. We're gonna get this wedding done before it rains.
All right. Shellie, come on down. His pot of gold is about to walk out here. Not enough rain to talk. You won the lottery? That all y'all know?
We've known each other since high school.
Okay. She told me it was there.
But we really first came into our lives about that.
I got him. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, just a second. She's taking a couple pictures. I got him. He's not going anywhere. Remember, at least you see this to make up the chance. Be very he will tell you about that picture, right? She can't get the Bluetooth not working. You're gonna get ready just a second. She tells me to turn you around. Ready? You ready? Okay. Don't leave it. Go ahead and let one of the girls get your bouquet. You guys kind of center yourself in front of the streaming, and Chris, you'll be on my left. And y'all scoot over just a little bit here and hold hands. Act like you love each other. No kissing yet. Too soon. All right. We're going to say a little prayer first and get God's blessings in this union. Okay? So, our Heavenly Father that illuminated our hearts and gives life to each cell of our being, we at this time give thanks for the love that has gathered us together in this place, and especially the beautiful, heartwarming love that Chris and Shellie have chosen this day to consecrate in marriage. For all the beauty that has been bestowed upon them, we give great thanks for open hearts, loving spirits, for the wisdom in choosing love, for the willingness to walk on the path to true love, with all its joys, all its burdens, and all its lessons. Bless them now with your joyful, abundant radiance, so that the words that they now say, the feelings that beautifully transform them in these moments, and the dreams that they dare to dream, will be lived out in their marriage. Love is a miraculous gift, and a wedding is a celebration of that magic. And that is, of course, why we are here today. It's a beautiful day, not too hot, not too cold. Couldn't ask for a better day, and everybody cleared the space for us. You have your own private beach for a wedding, and you have a rainbow. All the good signs. And they also say that if it rains on your wedding day, it's good.
Right.
Yeah, gotta have rain. All right. So we're gathered and overjoyed for you, Shellie and Chris, who are so wonderfully suited for each other. that it's a pure delight for the rest of us to witness how happy two people can be. You're an example of the love that in its lightheartedness dissolves the notion that love is hard work. They are the promise of possibility, the expectation of joyful surprise, and we're here to celebrate, to witness, to honor. I think I will dance later, sing, and I'm going to eat too. And be glad that you two kids have found each other. And yes, I'm old enough to call you kids. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and for growth that no other human relationship can offer. It is promised and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and even critic. There are many times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent or a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every life. Cooler. Memories are fresher. Commitment is stronger. Even anger is felt more strongly, but it passes away more quickly. Marriage, you will get me to cry. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. It encourages and new ways of expressing love throughout the seasons of life. When two people pledge to love each other and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any written or spoken words. Marriage is a promise. It's a potential. It's made of the hearts of two people who love each other, and again, it takes a lifetime to fulfill. Happiness in marriage is not something, however, that just happens. A good marriage has to be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. Remember to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. And it's no time taking the other for granted. The honeymoon should not end. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon, but should continue throughout all the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives, and it's standing together, facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the entire family. And it's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's not looking for perfection in each other. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and I cannot emphasize enough of this sense of humor.
Yes.
It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget, and it's giving each an atmosphere in which each can grow, and it's finding room for things in the spirit. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Ogden Nash summed this up in great brevity when he penned these words. He wrote, "To keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving tongue, whenever you're wrong, admit it. And whenever you're right,
Yep.
she knows it well, right?" So, Chris, you take this woman, Shellie, be your beloved wife, knowing in your heart that you'll be a faithful friend and a loving companion. On this special day in the presence of family and friends as witnesses, you give your sacred vow that you'll always be with Shellie. You'll always support her in times of sickness, in times of health, in times of joy, and in times of sorrow. You promise to love her completely, to console her and comfort her during difficult times. to laugh with her, to grieve with her, to share with her life's simplest but most enduring pleasures, to be truthful and honest with her, and to cherish her for as long as you both are living. Shellie, do you take Chris to be your beloved husband, knowing in your heart that you will always be a faithful friend and a loving companion? On this special day, in the presence of family and friends as witnesses, you give your sacred vow that you'll always be with Chris and support him. She's ready. She's not gonna let me finish. You gotta say the same. It's usually the groom that
I tried. I almost. I was like, ah. And I was like, no.
I'm gonna make her endure this now. You promise to love him completely, to console him, comfort him during difficult times, to laugh with him, to grieve with him, and to share with him life's simplest but most enduring pleasures, to be truthful and honest with him, and to cherish him for as long as you're both together.
I do.
Okay. Chris, I think you prepared some vows for this lady, and I'm going to step out of the picture.
We came into each other's life 5 years ago, and I knew then I loved you and your family. You opened your beautiful heart and showed me your world. We shared a spark that I'd never felt before, and I've never stopped loving you ever since. I knew how perfect you are to me. I believe God sent us to each other for a reason, to find each other as we each have been through or have been there for the other in some of our darkest times. You have become my universe with all the chemistry I ever desired and needed in my life. You are my North Star on a dark night. You are my light in a dark world. The spark I need to see and believe in me and us, in the certainty of knowing that I'll always love you and cherish you and will always be my wife. You are my other half, just as the ring I give you today. Let our love be unbroken and everlasting. All that I am and all that I have, I offer to you in love and in joy, in times of happiness and in times of sorrow. From this day forward, I will love you, comfort you, hold you close, always listen, and not only be your true love, but be your best friend. To find someone as special as you, out of all the people in the world, is something I never imagined was possible. You're forever my best friend and one true love. Marrying you today makes me a very lucky and very happy man. I truly can't believe it. I promise to never forget this privilege and honor for the rest of our lives.
Hey, Chris, you didn't need me. I believe you have some vows for Chris.
Chris, when I first met you in high school and I tried to talk to you, you barely talked to me because you were so shy. Then I started working at your parents' grocery store in the 90s and you were still shy. But something about you would make my heart skip a beat. 5 years ago, we reunited and you finally talked to me and I never wanted you to stop. You made me laugh, smile, and feel like I've never felt before. Fast forward to this past year, and I knew this time God brought us together for good. I never knew it was possible to love someone as much as I love you. From the morning you woke me up and said, "Hey, let's go watch the sunrise in the pouring rain," I thought to myself, the sunrise in the rain, that I never said a word because you were being so romantic. Around with our umbrella, and I was like, "Let's take a picture." You hit me. Hey, what a good picture. I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. You're my soulmate, my happiness, my best friend, my forever. And I was like, "Let's take a picture." I know in a marriage we'll have our ups and downs, but together with God in our life, we can get through anything. I love you, Christopher Todd.
Chris, your head's
In a
up.
marriage we'll have our ups and downs.
Whoever's watching it thinks you.
Yeah, Brent actually messages said that they needed to adjust it, but I didn't want to
You're
interrupt you.
fine. I just noticed it while we were just like, wait a minute. Yeah. Towards you, but she isn't one of the eyes anyway.
Oh, yes. Very much. Very much so.
You better agree with it. got me here holding hands. I'd like you to hold these hands that's holding yours. I want you to see the gift. For these are the hands of your best friend. Yours with these are the same hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And these are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. And these are the same hands that years from now, even when wrinkled in age, will still be searching for your hands, still seeking love, encouragement, and support that each of you seeks from the other. May I have the Shellie please? If you'll take her ring, and I'm going to give this case back to you, sir. And if you will point her hand toward the cameras, you may want to remove the engagement ring.
Okay.
And as you place the ring, don't hide the finger. Repeat these words to her as you put the ring on her finger. I give you this ring to wear as a symbol of my abiding love, my eternal faith, and my undying devotion. It is an outward reminder of my inner unity. With this ring, I'll be with. Chris, I know you're camera shy, but you keep putting your hand. All right, May Shellie have Chris's heavy ring. He placed it on his left-hand ring finger. Please repeat these words to him. I give you this ring to wear as a symbol of my abiding love, my eternal faith, and my undying devotion. It is an outward reminder of our inner unity. With this ring, I be with. Now, you guys stand still. We're going to get his help, and you ladies here, if you'll step over and get the vase and bring them, first of all, their 2 containers of sin. And I'm sorry, I can never remember his name. Tyler?
So
So you're going to stand over here. I want you to stand where they can see them doing this. So stand in where I'm standing.
Well, he gets. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all face each other. No, you stand over here. Tyler, you got a job to do. Don't run up. You're going to stand there and you're going to hold it while they pour. Now, the reason we're doing this is called a sand ceremony. And of course, we're standing in sand, appropriate. So as they're trying to figure this out, now, the reason we're doing this, they're not forming just a marriage. They are creating a new family. There's already children involved in this relationship, and so far they all seem fairly happy with what's going on. They're not forming just a marriage. So each of these containers of sand represent each of the members of this family, starting with Shellie and Chris, and then one for each of the children, even the 2 that couldn't make it, right? 4.
Yep.
There's a bunch of y'all. So they're going to mix their sand in, and as this sand is mixed in this hourglass, it would be very improbable for those grains of sand to be able to separate again. So each one of these that holds sand represents each of you as unique individuals, separate and distinct from each other. But as you form this family unit, you're bringing the best parts of yourselves together to create this wonderful family. So if you'll go ahead and start pouring your sand, and do yours first, because you're the foundation of this marriage. And the neat thing about having an hourglass is they can keep this hourglass on a shelf at home, and every time they have any turbulence in the relationship, they just remix the sand. And the neat thing about symbolic, that would be a powerful symbolism. Keep this hourglass on a shelf at home, and every time they have any turbulence in the relationship, they just remix the sand. All right, now for the kids. I did tell you, Shellie, I charge extra.
Oh gosh, I have a boy
It gets kinky.
Aww. I have hairspray.
My husband's bald.
You need to cover that. It's not big enough to hold on. Look at that. Looks almost like the rainbow that was here.
I know.
If y'all will relieve them of these containers, we'll get to the good part of the ceremony. Look at that. Looks almost like the rainbow. Thank you, feller. All right. You got Chris's head in here now? Well, are you ready for the most important part of the ceremony? All right. So, Chris, Shellie, you have bowed our presence and the presence of the internet. Who knows who's watching? I've got all kinds of followers on YouTube. You might have a bigger wedding than you thought. You formalize the existence of this bond between you with words spoken, the joining of your hands, the exchange of rings, very wonderful, powerful vows you give to each other that we have opportunity to witness. So it becomes my pleasure and my privilege by the powers vested in me by God and the state of Florida and to pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, so it becomes my on camera for the first time you can kiss your wife. He had a big party.
Okay.
All right, now get on. All right, you guys get your bouquet, face your guests, and everybody welcome for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Chris and Shellie Stevens.
Thank you.
Now y'all can say hi to whoever's watching.
Hello, Mom and Becky, Kim,
Brett.
and Brett.
Don't get too excited. We haven't done the paperwork yet. Well, congratulations. Thank you.
I'm taking the couple, guys. Sorry. I need y'all.
No, hold on, this guy's Shellie, hold on, this guy's coming.
Thank
No,
you
you don't know
so
me.
much.
It doesn't matter.
Thank
I've been
you.
married 16 years. Good
Thank
luck to
you
you
so
guys.
much.
Hey, anybody that wears a pink floor t-shirt,
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks. Thank you.
That thing's still recording.
Well, they're still streaming here. If anybody wants to go talk to these people before I turn it off.
Shellie's sister and her mom and my husband have all been watching.
Would they
And
get
then
to
all of your followers, of course.
outside of
What up, Mama?
outside of Chris chopping his head off?
That's what my husband texted me.
Hey, you got to do the sand angel thing, you know. Huh? You could have sign language to me. We got it though, right? And we beat the rain. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, we're gonna take a walk here out to the beach. Do you mind following me with my phone so I don't lose my connection? And let's out of the water. Outside of him chopping his head off, I think we got it.